Hey STRU friends, this is your personal invitation to co-invest alongside me. If you haven't heard, I've launched Stomp Capital Short-Term Rental Opportunities Fund, where I will be personally investing all of my short-term rentals going forward. And if you're an accredited investor and you want instant diversification and you want to participate in the best ideas that I identify, you relate to all of my teachings and the uniqueness and the sense of place and all of that stuff, then please click on the description below and find out more about Stomp Capital short-term rental opportunities. The best is yet to come and we're literally getting started. I would love to have you alongside, so let's go. Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's Richard, founder of STRU and professional fund manager. And I've compiled a list I want to share with you about what makes STR investing unique and why we can continue to grow and scale, and what's keeping other people outside, like institutions and larger investors, multifamily investors. Why are they not coming in? So let's dive right in. The first thing I want to share with you is I believe the future of short-term rentals is very bright. There's a huge runway and there's a lot of ways to monetize this really massive asset class. That said, because of its uniqueness, there's a lot of skill sets that traditional real estate investors, traditional real estate operators, and I'm thinking of multifamily operators in particular, are not really used to. So they tend to buy an asset, then they have a property manager that charges, call it 3 to 5%, and really all they do is, collect income. Now, I'm simplifying, it's a lot more work than that, but those are the basic functions that go into running, say, a multifamily investment. You buy the asset, maybe you fix it, maybe you repair it a little bit, you increase the rental income, you outsource to a third-person property management company, they charge 3 to 5%, and what's left over is your profit. You hope to hold for a long period of time, maybe refinance, take cash out. That's kind of the game plan in a nutshell. It's been working really, really well. So the question one might ask is, well, if they've got similar skill set, why aren't they entering the short-term rental market? And what I would say is that short-term rental investing has a lot of different layers and a lot of different complexities, none of which are impossible, but they're new and unique and strange and cause people to pause and say, can I really do this? Am I an expert at that? And for those of you that are currently short-term rental investors, you'll know that this is all true. We do all of these things. The better we do them, the superior our reviews, the superior our return visits, the greater income we generate, and the more price appreciation on the asset as well. So let me go ahead and list you some of the things that I think are unique about the short-term rental asset class, some of the skills that we really need to hone down, develop, perfect, and the sooner we do it, the better. And so the very first one I want to share with you is not unique to short-term rentals, but we have to be experts at valuing real estate. We have to be experts at real estate purchases. We have to be experts at identifying the right locations, the right assets, pay the right price, underwriting the real estate. And that's not unique to short-term rentals. It's common in all real estate investing, but given the fact that short-term rentals are in fact unique and there's not a lot of comps, it's a slightly different skill set, but not one that many people can't figure out. It's just they have yet to. So we have the advantage there. The sooner we get started, the more we underwrite, the more we know what we're looking for, and the more we can grow and scale. The second one is kind of unique to the short-term rental space, and I think it's more prevalent in short-term rentals than a lot of other real estate investing, is we have to become operation experts, right? We have a lot of moving parts, a lot of different people. We've got guests arriving, we have cleaning teams, we have schedules, we have coordinating, we have maintenance, we have repairs. There's a ton of things that happen here from an operational perspective. So it requires operational skills as there's more and more people involved. There's a lot of moving parts. We've got guests coming in, we've got deferred maintenance, we have repairs, we have our own team, cleaning ladies and so on. So we have to develop those operational chops. The sooner we do it, the better, and the further we can scale. Also hospitality skills. It's kind of unique to many people. We've all been guests at hotels and things like that. Start to study it. Read books. Setting the Table by Danny Meyer is a great example. It starts with restaurants, but it's applicable everywhere, and it goes back to that emotional intelligence and empathy. But we really need to hone and develop our own hospitality skills, and the better we are at it, the more differentiated we are from all the other standard Me Too short-term rental hosts. So let's develop that muscle, and it's a really important one. I shared also how important design and aesthetic and getting people into your place. If you think of hotels, they have different price points and different luxury, statuses depending on the interiors, and you go everywhere from the Motel 6 all the way to the Four Seasons. What differentiates all of that is the interiors, the design, the decor, the furnishings, and all of that. And they're appealing to different price points. So I'm not saying you have to go high end. You can go really low end. It doesn't really matter to me, but know what you're doing and design design for your tribe. And then finally, this is the biggest one, experiential, really try and determine who's coming to your area and what they're doing and enable it, facilitate it, be an advocate. Think of yourself as like a concierge, and not that you're like on demand always, right? Like figure out operationally how you can enable and provide and create these experiences, set it up once, offer them a la carte, bespoke hospitality, but now you're really differentiating yourself from the pack. You're adding tremendous value to the guest experience. They're more likely to rebook with you and recommend your place to a friend, book direct. All of these opportunities exist if you simply create all of those things that I just shared with you. The right design, the right experiences, the right interiors. They're doing what they want to do, what they came to do, and you're the only place in town that they can find it. You've got a huge head start, and eventually institutional capital, multifamily investors, and other institutional capital will start to come into the short-term rental space, but realize this, they're way behind you, right? Like you've been developing this skill set for some period of time, you're honing it, you're practicing it, you're refining it now, they're on like day one. So we have a head start, and let's not squander that opportunity. Do me a favor, in the comments below, what am I missing? What other things differentiate this emerging asset class from traditional real estate investing asset classes so that we can all benefit from it? And as always, all I'm gonna ask is please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're literally just getting started and the future's incredibly bright. So thanks for your time, attention, and most of all, for your continued support. Thank you very much. Hey STRU friends, this is your personal invitation to co-invest alongside me. If you haven't heard, I've launched Stomp Capital Short-Term Rental Opportunities Fund, where I will be personally investing all of my short-term rentals going forward. And if you're an accredited investor and you want instant diversification and you want to participate in the best ideas that I identify, you relate to all of my teachings and the uniqueness and the sense of place and all of that stuff, then please click on the description below and find out more about Stomp Capital short-term rental opportunities. The best is yet to come, and we're literally getting started. I would love to have you alongside, so let's go.